Oh, man, Gazpacho, we got some stuff to do today. Got a lot of stuff to do today. But you know what? It's fine. We out here doing the best we can. For us, for everybody. Oh, yeah. Alright, I think for the most part, we got what we want, got what we need. Alright. Alright, cool. You can look up. What's up, Spring? Good to see you. Welcome in. We're having a good time and a great day. Thanks for being here. And also thank you for the lovely compliments, by the way. We're just currently trying to get all situated here, trying to get some like last minute little adjustments and yeah, just trying to get things all beautiful and beautifuler and stuff, you know. All right. But yes, good to see you guys. Welcome in. Hey, it's been a while. Just stopping in real quick to see how you are. What's up, Tyron? Good to see you. Pleasure to see you here in the stream. Welcome, welcome. We're just currently busting things out, trying to be productive, do good things, and be awesome, you know? So we got some music to do. We got some artwork to vibe with today. Oh, Himari, good to see you. Welcome in. Hello. It's a pleasure to see you here today in the stream. Welcome in, welcome in. Wait, I gotta take an exam. Ew, an exam. Try giving the background a little bit of a blurry. Might look good. Oh yeah, no. This is honestly, I'm not even gonna work on this thumbnail today because I don't have like the mental capacity right now to stare this out, but for the moment we're gonna let this one kind of vibe and chill for the moment. But yeah, we got some things to work on today, guys. Got some projects to smash out. Sunflower, if you remember it. I think so, Himari. It's been a minute, but you know, like I said, it's good to have you here nonetheless. It is good to have you here. But yeah, guys, I am feeling good, feeling ready to rock and roll, do what I gotta do. I had a really good clip day yesterday, chat. Like I think yesterday, I've scheduled 8 clips from yesterday's art stream alone, which was really good. Felt really good about that. And you're from Kurdistan? Cool. I don't know where that is, but right on. That's pretty nifty. Hi, Riley. Good to see you. Welcome to the stream. Hoping a good time and a great day. All right, so we have a couple things to do here today, chat. So right now, we're gonna try our best to work this out here. But yeah, Riley, good to see you. Welcome to the stream. Enjoy it. Have an amazing stream. Thank you so much. Have an amazing time and a great day for yourself. Pleasure having you here in the stream. Am I invisible? No, Braindead, you're here. I love how like everyone's like, am I invisible? It's like, no, I'm actively acknowledging you. I swear. I'm actively acknowledging you. Yeah, nah. Just came back from a different universe. Nice. Nothing like good old-fashioned universal travel to make things fun. Yeah, no. All right, we're gonna do this. A slight little bump up in that. Boom, bam. If I can't retain this image just here. You didn't respond to my peak introduction. I did say your peak introduction. Guess who's back? The one, the only brain dead creature. Oh. There is that a better, more acceptable acknowledgement of the introduction of of Brain Dead's intro. I just can't hear. No, you're good. You're good. It's how it goes, you know? It's how it goes. All right, let's do a thing here. The first of my kind, hell yeah. But yeah, guys, right now, for those who just joined us today, we are currently just trying to, we're currently just attempting to get some good results in here today, and just trying real hard to make this stuff all going about right now. Overall, nothing too crazy. Just trying to make this here, make this thing here all beautiful. But yeah, we vibing. We hanging out today, you know? We're hanging out tonight, gonna do some artwork today. I've got D&D today, which is gonna be really fun for me. And oh, I forgot. Hello, Gazpacho. Thank you. I'm very confident Gazpacho appreciates being helloed to, you know? Is this Illustrator? Yes, this is. This is Adobe Illustrator right now. So what I'm doing right now is this right here is an artwork given to us by a client, and they want us to do some very basic mock-ups of their design. One with a gray background and another with a light blue background, which I can totally do. But yeah, overall, nothing too hard today. Gonna try to see about hammering things out today. And like I said, I'm just trying to be productive, trying to be good at my job, trying to not be blah, you know? And yeah, got a lot of attempts to make things happen today. Let's see. How does your computer handle so much? Our college PCs can't handle because something storage is full, so the window turns black. I mean, I just have a strong PC, you know? Like anything made by a college is going to be mishandled, thrown around a lot, just like a whole lot of left and right problems, you know? And yeah, I built my computer from the ground up, and you know, I have a lot of really nice components and built into it. Granted, nowadays my computer is probably worth like triple the price when I first bought it, but you know, that would be me. Dream job would be a shark. Nice. Nothing wrong with that. It's miserable to do assignments. Yeah, you know, I mean, if you got a potato PC, then that's just how it goes at the end of the day. Potato PC is potato PC. That is just how, that's how it goes, honestly. Yeah. Been here from day one, computer. Yeah. I mean, my computer, I feel like I take very good care of my PC. Like, I don't download dumb stuff. I recently had to do like a whole like hardcore reset of my computer. So that happened. And yeah, just a lot of bits, a lot of stuff, you know? A lot of bits and stuff. So that's how it goes, man. Like, when you ever, like, if you ever get the opportunity, guys, to build your own PC, or at least to invest in a PC that's like, you know, not made with like Walmart quality parts, you'll find that you'll enjoy it. You will find that you can enjoy it quite a bit. I think we need like a lighter gray on this mock-up here. Something that's like not so... Yeah, I kind of like them like right there, I'd say for now. I like toaster computers. You know, a toaster computer, you gotta kind of like... You can kind of appreciate it a little bit, but they have character. I mean... Character only really works until you can't like function and do day-to-day tasks, you know? Toasters are only really awesome until you need them to be actively functioning, you know? That's the big thing there, you know? All right, gonna grab that there. Unless that's how the actual logo is. All right, there's that. I can't function and do day-to-day tasks. I am secretly a toaster computer, probably. By the way, why did you choose to be a graphic designer? Do you enjoy it? So Himari, so the story of how I became a graphic designer honestly came out of pure happenstance and genuinely just I did not plan for it. I did not plan to be a graphic designer. So basically, how the story went is that I was in high school, and I think it was my junior year, and I was given the opportunity in my class to do a logo redesigning contest. And I thought it'd be fun to just participate and be a part of, because I had no aspirations to be anything like particularly crazy for a career. And then, long story short, I ended up winning the design contest, and I had this feeling of admiration being able to say, oh my god, I made that. And I had a whole big logo in my high school, and I was like, wow, that's crazy. And so then I learned about it a lot more. I learned about like the field during my senior year, and I thought, you know what, bam, let's get it. And then I found out that I could actually use a lot more I found out that I could actually use my skills in graphic design to work on things like YouTube, gaming, and so on. So then I kind of pursued it and learned about it so that I could incorporate it for my graphic designing work, which, as you can see right now, I'm using it today. So that's kind of like the short and sweet version of how I became a graphic designer. Also, by the way, Pomegranate, good to see you. The bio model stream. Yes, bio model. That is by all means such a fantastic and amazing thing right there. The bio model, that's actually crazy. The bio model, that's a wild thing. All right, we need vintage safari. What? What is this thing here? Just woke up right on. Hope you woke up really good, and hope your mom's doing better, by the way. Can you make your IRL models sparkle? You know, unfortunately, I am not that good. I am not that great. This is what another VTuber, which Watch calls non-VTubers. God. All right, we're gonna do vintage safari. Safari. I guess if I can try to figure out where the heck this design is. Skier, safari, RV. Here we go. Face cam again? Awesome. Fun fact, Stinga, we're gonna be doing face cam for the next month. For the next, basically all the way till the end of February, we're gonna be doing a face cam in Worlds of our experimentations. You know? We're experimenting and doing a content test because I want to see something. Yeah, no? I was curious and I'm making it happen. But you know what? Yeah. I think I won't be working as a graphic designer much. You know, believe it or not, graphic design work is one of those where you have to be very good at self-driven work. You know? You might enjoy character designing more. Oh yeah, that's definitely a thing. You know? Character design is by all means a very valid situation, you know? Because, you know, at the end of the day, you know, graphic designers have to be very forward-thinking and self-driven people, because unless you're lucky enough to work in a company or an actual like corporate setting, you have to be very good at like actually trying to think, okay, where do I want to work? How do I want to work? Because there's a lot of things about that, you know. There's a lot of like things where like you're not going to be like, this is a field that you're not guaranteed work because people have to judge you first. Like graphic designers get interviewed basically every single time they take a new client. Tall Pines, Chesapeake Bay, KOA. Ugh, that's an insane number. All right, let's see here. Let's see. So we got Tall Pines, Chesapeake. I spelled Chesapeake again. Chesapeake. Chesapeake Bay. So yeah, this one, I don't know if that's really gonna work here. Okay, so Tall Pines. Tall Pines, Chesapeake Bay, KOA. I mean, can I make it work? Yeah. Is it a bit lengthy? Yeah. But technically I could 100% make it happen. Call me senpai, no need for long words. Crazy. Also, Sting, I hope you're doing happy, healthy, and well, brother. Always good to see you here in the stream. Welcome in. Ladies and gentlemen, like I said, so yesterday, guys, I had a really good day of clip making last night. So yesterday's art stream chat was actually such a fun, like, conversation heavy thing. So normally chat, on average, my usual like dictation of what's a successful clip creation is that I usually get 2 clips for every hour of streams that I do on camera, right? And yesterday, chat, I got a whopping 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got 6 clips from, well, 3-hour stream, 6 clips. That's pretty good. I meant to say I usually get only 2 clips per stream, but we did really good. We got a lot of things backed out, so that like we're gonna get at least hopefully 2 to 3 clips a day published on YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram. I need to do Facebook again, but I'm so bad at doing clips. I am so bad at doing clips. Also, Scammer, good to see you, by the way. Welcome in. So don't forget, guys, to check out all of our really cool clips on our channel. Got some cool stuff for you. All right. Tall Pines, Chesapeake Bay, KOA. Honestly, I didn't think I was gonna be able to fit all that in there. All right, we're gonna give them one of these. Honestly, the reason I went to college for graphic design is because I didn't want to move out to another city or something, but the options here are quite limited. I didn't even know what graphic designers actually do. I wait for it for the experience with the PCs. Very second. Ooh, unfortunately, hear that. You know, honestly, you know, don't feel bad for taking a chance and not loving it, you know? Like, graphic designers are a very broad, very broad field, because saying you're a graphic designer is like saying you are a doctor, you know? Doctors can do just about whatever they need to do, but most of them specialize in a particular type of medicine. Same thing with graphic designers. Graphic designers have the ability to be virtually anything that they need to be, but a lot of them, like me, specialize in one type of design. For example, you can be a videographer where you can, you know, make videos, edit, work on lighting, work on sound. There's photography, you know, independent, weddings, nature documentaries, photo editor. Like, there's literally jobs where you can just edit photos for other people. And then illustrations, you know, character design, merchandise, logos, advertisements, you know, like, graphic design is not just a straight and narrow field. There are so many like spots that you can go around. It's actually kind of insane. Also, Fearless, good to see you. Welcome in. Hoping a good time and a great day. Better to take a chance and not like it than not try it and find out you would have loved it, but the chance is now gone. You know, honestly, fair. Totally fair. And honestly, very reasonable words, you know? Because I'll tell you guys what. Oh, that's my dad for sure. He's now working in typography. Kind of hope I'll gain their experience for the spring practice. Nice. And hey, you know what? Again, if you gotta take a second to kind of figure things out, then you gotta figure things out, you know? There's really, like, there's no negativity for, you know, taking time for yourself, for your adventures and saying, okay, I know what I'm doing now. And I'll tell you guys what, it is so, nothing is scarier in the world of like careers where you try a field, but then you somehow get yourself locked in. Like, Chad, nothing sucks more than just being literally locked into your field and now you hate your job, you know? Like, don't do a job just because you can. Like, do a job because you have like some degree of interest in it, you know? Also, Coney, good to see you. Welcome in. Pleasure to see you here today. But yeah, you know, like, there's a lot of situations where I have witnessed a lot of really intense and very interesting things, you know? To be honest, I'm failing my assignments. I gotta get through it. You know, honestly, I'm sorry to hear you're failing your assignments, you know. I think like that's like the one hard thing about college, you know. College in a lot of ways, like, sometimes it's so brain dead in the college, like, you don't feel motivated, you don't feel inspired to actually do good in the classes. Because like one legitimate gripe that I have about college sometimes is the fact that, like, you know, most of the time in college, what you're learning is so broad, most of the time what you're learning in college is so genuinely like cherry picked. You're not like actually learning your degree field until you actually get into the job itself. Like, when I was doing my graphic design degree, I learned photography, I learned video, I learned very minimal artistic power. Like, that's the one thing I regret, and that's the one thing I wish I did better of, is I didn't like that I didn't get to do as much like learning about artistic technique. I would have loved to have learned more illustration, but I was never blessed with that opportunity. So I definitely learned to love graphic design a lot more when I first started doing my own field. And granted, I've been doing the same type of design work for the past 8 years, but that's just me. So, yeah. Maybe I'll love it after college down the line. I mean, the biggest thing is though, is like, you have to understand that, you know, again, college does not properly showcase what that field can do for you and what that field can offer you as an individual. You know, the best thing I can tell anybody is, like, if you're looking into a field or a job, look for paid internships and take a couple weeks to try out the field as an intern. Professional food taster. Crazy. That's insane. $200,000 a year for eating. Well, there's definitely a lot more to it than that, because like, but yes, there are jobs out there that you can do, like, on paper, the simplest stuff, but you get paid a lot. Like, it's just a matter of like what you're willing to do for money, you know? That's really all it is. It's like what you are willing to do for money. All right, we're not doing pop palms. If you work, you die. There you go. Keep but the internship and paid internships. So Himara, what I was saying was, one thing that I highly recommend for anybody to try and for anybody to do is, if you are interested in a certain career field or a certain job, I would recommend seeking out paid internships. Because what paid internships can do for you is that you work for a company or a job for a couple of weeks, but you put yourself at a very low level in the totem pole, so that your responsibilities are not overbearing, but also you're given the prospect to learn. You're given the ability to understand the true methods and machinations behind that particular job. Case in point, when I was in college, I was given a paid internship for this particular job, and I learned how to actually do graphic design in a professional setting. And one of the biggest things about it was, like, I knew nothing. I never worked for a company before. I never worked with Adobe Illustrator to this level and extent. And it took me a couple months, unfortunately, because like I was thrusted into a world of not understanding anything. I was thrusted into a world of not understanding a single thing, and it was a very scary moment for myself. It was a very scary moment for myself as a creator, because I never worked for a fast-paced company before, and it threw me off because like I just didn't know what to do. You know? I didn't know what to do. And, you know, admittedly, the people that taught me how to become a thrust, yes, I'm gonna say it aggressively, the people that taught me how to do the work that I do now is the people that taught me how to do my work now. Most of them are not here anymore, but you know, I've learned a lot, and I've definitely taken a different lifestyle situation to how I thought my career was going to be. And I'll tell you what, it's scary. 100%. It's very scary, chat. Because you don't know what you're doing. You're praying to God you're doing the job right. And you know, even after 8 years, chat, even after 8 whole years, I still have occasional moments where I'm thinking to myself, oh God, am I doing my own job correctly? And honestly, guys, there's no shame in experimenting. There's no shame in like figuring out the job world, especially in the world of careers, you know? Not here. Oh yeah, they quit. No one died. I apologize. That probably was a little bit of a very suggestive way of saying that. But no, they're just not here anymore. Does internship mean by practice that college talks about? Personally, I don't think so, because internships in college so an internship is literally just you volunteer your time and effort for experience in a job. It probably is a job, a practice for your college, however they choose to disclose it. But yeah, preferably paid. Yes, because there are internships that you can do that are not paid, and they just make you exist. 100%. Oh, I remember what I did now on this one. Yeah, I did Little Moose. Just language barrier. I apologize. But yeah, a lot of jobs there are interns out there that do not pay you at all. And I'm not saying a non-paid internship's a bad thing, but I just think that if you're an individual who's trying their best to, you know, earn their keep and earn, you know, their situation in life, I think it would be best for you to seek a paid internship, because not only can you get paid, but you're also doing your job at the end of the day, you know? You don't understand what it looks like? I would say look it up and Google it, because that might be the best way for you to like get a proper dictionary definition. Because again, I think that because it probably does mean practice. It probably does mean practice at your college. I have just never heard of it called as such. But yeah, and again, you know, it's just one of those things where, you know, career fields are huge. You know, career fields are very difficult to get into. And the nice thing about doing an internship, though, also is like, if you're able to do it and you're able to do it well, you can actually get you can actually earn brownie points, aka favoritism, with that job. And yeah, bro, why do I say the most random comments? Why don't you care? And my rice is not on topic. Yeah, it's not on topic, so you know, you dropped your rice. I'm not going to talk about it. I'm not going to parakeet it, you know. But my father's workplace is under Coral Draw, just Coral. Nice. Right on. Sounds cool. But yeah, I'll tell you guys what, if I ever had the opportunity to do a different type of job in my field, I would like to go into theater production. Theater production for me would be really fun. Have you used Coral? I have never heard of or used Coral before. $141. But yeah, if I could, I would love to go into theater production, because I remember like one of my first loves in like non-academic school is one of my first loves outside of school and like outside of like common hobbies was I used to work in a theater production where I used to help make like lighting and sound effects, and I did it for majority of my high school time before I got a job, and I loved everything about it. I loved the challenge, the roaming around, the people behind it all. It was definitely something I never thought about. Coral's old program. Oh yeah, then definitely probably would not have heard of it. But But yeah, I would love to go back into theater production where I work with like lighting and sound again, because that would be a lot of fun for me. Like working out the switchboards, working out the production pieces. Like eventually, chat, I would love to even go into doing sports broadcasts, you know? Would Gazpacho be your theater partner? Oh yeah, Gazpacho and I would go through the whole world together, you know? You'll have to learn at your dad's workplace. I mean, yeah, probably. If that's what their actual if that's what their workplace program is, then yeah, that's what you gotta do. Also, Zanek, good to see you. Welcome in. It's been a good time and a great day. Welcome to the stream. All right, and then I can't figure this out here. Why do we not have a live type anymore? Don't know why we got rid of that. How did you make the waves textured? Layers. So what it is that the waves here are a bunch of different various clipping masks. So like there's gradients, there's pencil textures inside this. It's basically, it's a lot of this. It's a lot of this texture pattern, and then placed in various locations with different colors. So it's a lot of layered texture pieces. So yeah. Okay. Gonna pop that there. Can you do the, and goodbye, you do at the end of your streams, the way you say it tickles my brain, even though I'm brainless. It's just a brain-shaped brain cell. Damn. Oh, like my little post-stream thing. I usually say it at the end of every one of my like long-form videos too. So if I forget to say it here later today, brain dead, literally go to the end of like any of my YouTube videos, like the long-form ones, and you'll find them. Oh, I know, they just want the word Bar Harbor on this one. Harbor. The harbor. All right, we definitely gotta fix the O. The O and the R here are a little egregious here. The A's are a little bit extra spaced out. All right, then we're gonna go down to here real fast. Put that down a few points. Doesn't need to be that huge. There we go. But yeah, one of the biggest things, Chad, is like, this job has given me a lot of very huge, very big situations where I myself get to feel that I've done a lot. And like, I think this job has given me a lot of access to a lot of opportunities to, you know, make content, but also to interact with you guys so often and frequently. Because like I said, chat, I am very, very happy to, you know, do all this stuff. You know, I'm very happy to do all this stuff and work on stream, because, you know, this allows me to, you know, be more engaged with my community in a way that doesn't require me to be extra insane. Like, and what I mean by that, chat, is like, I like the opportunity and the ability to put myself out there, to I like that, the ability for me to, you know, go on stream and chill. It was completely blue on the left. I'm impressed. Blue on the left? I might have missed the plot on what you're talking about there. But yeah, no, chat, doing, like, there are still days I would love to do more work for myself and for my streams, because I'll tell you guys what, I'm very thankful that I get to, you know, just stream my job in the way that I do. Because honestly, you know, my job is good. My job is good. The people can just be a little bit over the top, or at least there are moments that can be modestly stressful, and that part's never fun for me. That part's never the most entertaining situation to deal with. And yeah, you know, honestly, I have these situations. You're saying the J word so much. Yeah, deal with it, brain. You can, how do you defeat the J word? You make it normalized. Bam. How to get rid of the J word's fear? You talk about it. Bam. The porn stare. Damn, Joel. Praises. Good to see you, Joel. Welcome to the stream. Having a good time, a great day. When you clicked, it turned blue, or is it red? And the highest wave turned completely blue. Oh yeah, no. So that's just the program telling me how many points are in this segment of the design. Because I work with vectors, all my designs have to be vectorized, and it just means a lot of stuff, a lot of bits. So yeah, no, there's a couple thousand points in this design. Well, probably a couple tens of thousands of points built into this this little thing here. So yeah, but thankfully it works out pretty good, you know. Yeah, the thing is, it's mostly it's the textures and the waves. The textures in this design are extremely chunky. It's kind of annoying, honestly, because yeah, it has a tendency to make me a little bit annoyed, because like I don't like dealing with the amount of textures that are annoyed in that, because there's just so many. It's just so many. And it does have a tendency, it does clog up my computer's ability to do stuff, you know. And I've been wanting a new Mac computer for a while now, because my computer gets really annoyed. I'm so impressed it's working at all, to be honest. Yeah, I mean, the only thing that this really does is that it has a tendency to be very extremely it bogs my computer's my power, because normally, chat, this particular process where I'm converting it into a nice, like, finalized vector normally only takes about 30 seconds or less. Unfortunately, this is gonna take a bit. So also, FNAF, good to see you. Welcome in. It's been a good time and a great day. Welcome to the stream. But yeah, that's how it goes. It's not even my computer being a brat. It's just that this computer is just so chunk. Like, it's just so unbelievably chunky. Also, why is my chat box not showing up on my screen here? There it is. How do I know a computer is strong to handle my work? You know, the biggest thing I would recommend for anyone doing graphic design is have a computer with a really good internal storage. So like a terabyte internal SSD storage at least, and high amounts of RAM. Graphic design work usually takes a large amount of RAM, and you gotta get ready to use it up, you know. Granted, this thing's got probably like 32 gigabytes of RAM, so slower, yes. So number one, you want a computer with good storage. Number two, good RAM. At least 32 gigabytes of RAM. And if you're doing like video editing or 3D rendering, you may want more. Like 330 gigabytes? No. Oh yeah. So gigabyte is like in RAM sticks. So RAM is basically what helps your computer process certain types of information faster. RAM typically back then came in sticks of 8 gigabytes a pop. Most computers at a very minimum require 16 gigabytes of RAM, which is usually up to 2 sticks of RAM. I have general, like my main computer is 64 gigabytes of RAM, which is amazing. But like for graphic design, I would recommend at least 32. At least. Gotta go. I can't look at the screen without feeling very sick. Sorry to hear that, Scammer. Feel better, bro. Feel better. All right, gonna pop that into there. But yeah, like depending on what you're trying to do in the world of like gaming or even streaming, you know, certain components are going to be necessities, you know, like high storage if you're going to be using a lot of if you're going to be putting in a lot of things. You want higher RAM if you're going to be processing a lot of 3D images and a lot of like 3D rendering and stuff. A good graphics card if you're going to be wanting to play things at like the maximum quality, obviously. I like a computer that can handle all the creative work, like graphic design, maybe video editing, various animations, including like VTuber model rigging and Blender. Nice. Trishu, good to see you. Welcome in. Hoping a good time and a great day. Welcome in. My body. I mean, usually, you know, Imari, I would say if you're looking for a computer type that's probably going to most likely give you the best ability to work with those things, I mean, usually the industry standard was always Mac. Macs were always known to have a way that their processes were built so that it was very good to work on a Mac for that kind of work. But Macs are extraordinarily expensive. You can get a very powerful PC that will work with what you're wanting to do for around like $700 to $1,000 USD. My dream job is probably being an artist, but I procrastinate too much and have less motivation, but I usually just freestyle. Nice, that's awesome. Nothing wrong with freestyling, you know? Nothing wrong with freestyling. But yeah, like you can get like nowadays computers, you can get some pretty good results for significantly less than what it used to be. Yeah, I don't track your currency. I'm just saying, like you can do like 1,000 USD to your personal currency, and then you can gauge it from there. It's still a lot of money, don't get me wrong, but yeah. Yeah, you can get pre-built PCs. It's lots of money. Oh yeah. I mean, if you're trying to get like computer work going on, like you're gonna want, like you want to invest, you know. I didn't notice the Twitch chat. Is this your stream on Twitch too or something? Yeah, so for those who do not know, we are multi-streaming here today over on YouTube and on Twitch. Twitch offers a more classic full screen experience, whereas YouTube is the more vertical phone based thing. So if you guys want to check things out from the Twitch side, which has our emotes, sound alerts, and so on, check out the Twitch side. If you guys just want to vibe and be a part of the community and more chatters, the YouTube side is always available. But do consider following us on Twitch as well, so that way you guys can join us whenever we do our specific events. Yo, what's up, Bluey? Good to see you. Welcome back. My exams are on the 13th of February. Wish me luck. Oh boy. Finals already? Well, I guess probably different regions, different school hours, but still pretty cool though. And also, guys, if you guys ever do want to help us with our community being as welcoming as physically possible, if you guys ever do send anybody coming in and saying hello and you don't recognize their username, don't be afraid to say hi to them in the chat, because a good welcoming community is an awesome community. What does snow feel like? Louis, go to your refrigerator, stick your hand or head into a freezer and count to a minute. That's how cold it feels. And then get a bundle of ice, crush it, and shift your hand around. Bam. Easy as that. Selling medicine. Honestly, I don't think I'll be able to retreat my laptop / PC well, because I'm oblivious to how to treat it. I mean, the biggest thing, like, when it comes to, you know, treating a PC correctly is, you know, don't download suspicious stuff, get antivirus software, make sure you do regular maintenance on the internal programs, and, you know, don't beat it with a baseball bat. Like, that's pretty much it. Like, 9 times out of 10, a computer will do just fine. Like, a computer in a good, well-ventilated spot that's not overheated, you're good, you know? What's up, Brian? Good to see you. Will you ever play Roblox? I don't think you will because of the controversy, to be honest. I mean, honestly, Trishu, I don't think I'll ever genuinely play Roblox because, 1, it's not my game. 2, I consider it a kid's game, like a Munchkins game. And 3, I've never had interest in playing Roblox, so I don't really have an interest to start. Like, I can barely play Minecraft without being like, ugh, with the graphics. Roblox just makes me cringe. Roblox is just really hard for me to get into, respectfully. But yeah, Brandon, good to see you. Welcome back to the stream. It a good time and a great day. But yeah, if you guys ever want to figure out like how to handle your computers, just, you know, Google. You think it's possible to play big games and graphic design on the same laptop? Oh yeah. I mean, like, if you're trying to play a video game and graphic design, sure. You know? Cause like graphic design does not take up that much of your computer's resources. Like, unless you're trying to like it might make your computer hot, but it's not as bad as you may think. Yeah, it's not nearly as bad as you may think. Yeah, like graphic design is no worse than any video game, you know? Again, like computers are strong. Like computers are not like, oh no, I'm using Adobe Illustrator, I can't play anything else. Like guys, I can run a lot of things, you know? How do y'all play in the snow? It's called snow gear. But yeah, like you can still play video games and stuff like that on a graphic design PC, you know. You just gotta understand, like, you know, if you're trying to stream it, streaming graphic design is a little harder because there's a lot more involved about that. But can you run Doom? Exactly. But can you run Crisis? You should try the action and stuff animation packs. It makes your animations on Minecraft more flowy and cartoony. It's all hail Stefani. Yeah, I think I'm gonna probably play. I'm probably gonna play Minecraft again this weekend. Honestly, I haven't done Minecraft in a while. So, anyway, how was Minecraft and some egg gambling? Unfortunately, Luna, I haven't. I actually think I might have accidentally deleted that world. So we have like a new place. We have like a new home to do things in. So, yeah. Yes. So actually, I am gonna be 30 this year, chat. I am going to be flippin' dippin' 30 this year, which is quite nifty and wild. So. You give off that vibe. There you go. You don't look 30. I mean, I try not to look my age, respectfully, you know? Because, like one of the biggest things, Chad's like, yeah, I'm 30, but like, I don't think I'm a gamer 30, you know? I am a gamer 30, meaning I am very much, I'm a gamer 30 where like I've got the energy of like a younger individual and I don't have like the battle scars of like a lifelong involvement of like blue collar manual labor, you know? I'm a gamer 30. So. And you know, like I've been told many times, like I don't sound 30, I don't look 30, and it's like, good. I would hope I don't, you know? I would really hope that I don't sound and or look 30. That would probably ruin me mentally if I ever had to do that kind of thing, so. All right, so save that, go away. And then sailboat. Anytime when you do face reveal, it's been a long time. Oh yeah, it's been a hot minute. We've only been doing our face reveal since last Friday because of a lot of different things. You guys can probably check out my shorts if you want to find out why I became a face cam again. But we're doing some experiments, chat, because I want basically to really quickly, I want to like speed run the explanation. Basically, chat, I'm experimenting to see if my views change with going from VTuber model to face cam. And 2, I'm doing this for my own personal self-confidence test. Because I haven't done enough face cam content in a while, and I just don't want to forget that I can do content with my face. So, and plus, you know, a lot of you guys have been begging for me to do a face reveal, so I'm like, hey, yo, you know, boom, there you go, easy. Simple, easy, breezy, beautiful. You look great. Thank you very much. Nico actually has his old videos and he's doing it again. Yeah. I mean, I have a lot of videos with my older face cams from like 3 or 4 years ago. But thankfully, the only major difference I had with like my videos back then with face cam to now is I have longer hair and a bigger forehead. So That's about the major difference. Because tonight will be the night that I will fall for you. I think people don't like your content. Wait, I think people don't like your content or just ignore your content that much. Because one, the games you play might be very rare to find a fandom. Two, your live streams are something you ever designed, so it's kind of boring for people. I mean, to be fair, yeah. But also, like, art streams are a different breed of people because, like, you know, one of the biggest things about it is, like, you know, I do agree 100%. Art streams are a really weird stream to jump into for a lot of folks because, you know, you don't really know what you wanted to get into. And yeah, there's a lot of situations where, like, I have so many different types of games I would love to play, but I'm trying to, like, focus up on some stuff, you know? So, yeah, you're not wrong, Jishu. You are not wrong. And again, like, there are people who do enjoy art streams because, you know, that's just how it is. Like, honestly, for me, in all genuine truth, I honestly do my art streams more for my established community versus the new folks because like, for me personally, chat, I don't what's the word? My hold on. Trying to figure out what this is about. My brain's all stupid. Stand by, chat. I'm trying to figure this all out here because my brain's all dumb. Sorry, I had an epiphany of something I needed to do real quick there. Lobster boat as an icon. Oh boy. But yeah, words. All the words. But yeah, what I was trying to say was, like, I completely forgot what I was trying to say, honestly. Not gonna lie. Oh my god, wait, the Kickstarter announcement's still a thing? Oh god. I forgot I had that. Hold up. Hold up, chat. You should play something like Roblox or Minecraft or some trending game because it grabs all the attention. Oh, Drewski, I know what gets people into our audience and into our streams, you know. And I know what people enjoy. Like, Minecraft is easy, Hightail and all that. Like, I have games that I want to play. Again, I'm working right now. This is more so a way for me to distract my brain. You know? This is more so a way for me to distract my brain. It's not a matter of, like, oh, I don't know what to stream. It is nothing like that. Nothing like that. Yeah. Because, yeah, Minecraft is a very popular game, but also it's a very popular game. You know? Like, the biggest thing is, like, you know, streamers have to find, like, that really good balance between games that people want to see and games that, you know, games that pique interest of, like, oh, wow, this new game came out. Or, hey, I haven't seen this game in a long time. What's going on here? Yeah, there's a lot of, like, very interesting pieces and stuff. What is a lobster boat anyway? Okay. Can you show us your first VTuber model? Not right now, unfortunately. Because I don't really have well, actually, hold on. Do I have it by chance saved on my desktop? I might actually. Okay, cool. So chat, fun fact. So this right here was the first quote unquote model that I received, but unfortunately it was a scam model. This was traced by a very horrible artist. This was a I had to do a whole bunch of things, and it was a really bad experience, bad person. And then we upgraded to this model, which is you know, the big OG one there. Huge difference when we actually go to someone who knows how to draw and how to actually make like legitimate model types, you know. And then of course we have our chibi model, which I don't think I have a screenshot available of it right now, but yeah, we've gone through a good little bits there. And if you guys ever do want to look at my models, there are the reference sheets available over on there are reference sheets over on Twitter and in the Discord. Drushu, good to see you. Thank you again for tuning in with us. Hope you have a great rest of your evening and a good time. All right, anyway, so with this thing here, they want Bar Harbor, Maine. All right, and then let's go and reduce the, get rid of the tracking here, because this is like, that's just a comedic amount of tracking. All right. Gonna do this. There we go. All right, and then we're gonna grab some nice little sidebars here to kind of fill up this. All right, so we're gonna grab that guy there. Oh, I didn't see that. Let's see, retro camper with the tall pines KOA. And then if I can find the thing I'm looking for right here. All right, yeah, Chesapeake Bay, Tall Pines KOA. Okay, that should hopefully help me keep things moderately in line. All right, let's go ahead and make the points a bit larger here. And then that should hopefully be moderately even enough to be okay. And then we shrink you down just a bit to give you some space on the sides, push you down slightly. No, that's fine. Let's see. All right. All right, so we kind of got that to work out pretty okay there. And then gonna boop. Chesapeake Bay. Okay. Let's see. Tall pines. Chesapeake Bay. Anyway. Okay, so let's see here. All right, so with this design here, we gotta do here is we gotta go shabada-boop. Shada-da-boopa? Shada-da-boopa. Then grab that. All right, and then we need to go over here real fast. All right, and I need to grab this last little blob there. What's up, Crash? Good to see you. Thank you for the boop. Appreciate it. Appreciate the boopins. We're blooping. Wait, I've been too quiet, so I'm still here. You're all good, Brain Dead, you know? I always assume people are lurking in the stream, you know? That's all there is to it. Ain't nothing wrong with a good old-fashioned lurk. Ain't nothing wrong with a good old-fashioned lurk. How am I gonna do a lobster boat? So we're looking for like a low to the ground somewhat thing. How be you? I'm doing pretty good, honestly, you know? We're just we're currently attempting here to try to figure out how we wanna showcase a lobster based design. Just gotta keep an eye on my references and like how the hell I'm supposed to make this look and go. But for the most part, I think I found a good one to maybe use as a design here. Because looking at this, I think we got an idea. Let's see. Yeah, because like looking at this guy, I think I can get away with doing what needs to be done here. Yeah, like a nice little itty bitty boat right there. Get some textures in that. Okay. First off, we're gonna go ahead and make this thing black as black can be, and then I need to do some connection of the dots here because I need to do some connections of the dots to try to magically create this thing to become an actual completed design. All right, and then that takes care of that. Okay, cool. I'll do that a little bit there. You're so peaked to listen to while drawing like background noise. Oh yeah, no, I mean that's how it really goes, you know. It's like just real simple, real basic background noise, nothing crazy. Wow. Let's see if I can maybe like do this. Bam. All right. So we'll have it like that. And then I do need to... Okay. That's about as good as I'm gonna get in terms of like the overall general thing here. And then I need to get rid of all this like these crazy lines that are built inside of the boat here. Almost there, almost there. Okay. There we go. So now we're gonna go Pathfinder, boom, make that a part of the ship. And then gonna grab that part of the ship as well. And then we're gonna go ahead and compound, grabbing this. All right, and now if I put you in the back of the back, slap you on top. No, that's not what I wanted to see at all. I think I need to do it like this way. Okay, I can get behind that. All right. So then we got the nice little like lobster boat. Trying to think, do I want to go the other way? Maybe I do. I don't know. All right, now we're gonna go over here. Then lobster boat. All right, now we can make this work. I had to do a little bit of some inventing there, but I think we got it. I do want to grab maybe a couple of these little like danky little lines here. Maybe not actually, I don't know. So, okay. Oh, of course you're gonna do that to me. Oh, I didn't want that to be the case. Okay. So what I'm complaining about, Chad, is like the background image here of this boat is a little bit oof. Because it's just like a lot of pieces are either ramming into each other or just not how I want to look. So gotta either do some deletions or some various amounts of scooting around here. All right, so we got that looking okay. Should I clean up the color pencils before getting more out to leave a bigger mess for later me? Decisions. I mean, honestly, you know, future you is gonna complain, so you know, you gotta think about the thing for you. You gotta think about yo guy, yo dude, bro, you know? All right, so Bar Harbor, Maine. And then we're just gonna... Yeah, because like looking at the images and references, like a lobster boat's a pretty small thing, so yeah, lobster boat's a pretty small little skiff to think too over the top, honestly. And then let's see. Yeah, I don't really know. Let me see about the pontoon here. Get that pontoon here. Yeah, it's nothing too crazy. All right. You know what? I think we will go back and grabbing. Oh, what the hell? Can't see my lines. My lines are hidden, bruh. My lines are hidden. What's up, Naps? Good to see you. All right, and then we'll make you nice and the white ones right there. Boom, 50, Shazam. Why are we being a brat? There we go. Okay, cool. Had a good meal. What about you? So far, so good. Not too bad. We're just currently going through our projects right now. We're having a little bit of a tummy issue today, so not the biggest vibes tonight. But you know, that's how it goes. That's how it goes sometimes. You know, me and Gazpacho out here doing our best to have a good time in a long time. You know. Can I scoot this up a little bit? There we go. But yeah, we're just chilling out right now. I'm something of a doctor. Let me see that tummy. Flash. Tummy flash. The first yawn of the stream. Damn. Not the yawns. All right, Bar Harbor, Maine. We're gonna put that in the sailboat party for now, just to kind of leave that alone for the moment. I'd say he was stretching. Yeah, that was more of a stretch. Haven't gotten to yawning yet. Haven't gotten to yawning yet. I'd say he's existing. That's pretty accurate. That's a pretty accurate little thing there. I'd say he's handsome. No, I do want to thank you guys again just for, you know, the very positive reception of, you know, the face cam stuff again, because like I said, chat, I had a lot of self-confidence problems and I was afraid that, you know, I was gonna get a lot more gaslighting and trolling, honestly. I compliment you. Go out with me. No. Married. I can't do that, bro. Besides, my editor technically has first dibs. You know? My editor has first dibs. Don't you know? If you want, you gotta get Geldon's permission first before I can even allow you to do that. Got that ring? Yeah, I do. I do. Really? Why? It's a circle. How was your wedding? My wedding was very good. My wedding was very good. Obviously it was good because I got married, but enjoyed myself and got to chill out for the most part. Yeah, why are these not? Hold on. I'm hiring Bitcoin assassins right now. BRB, damn. Not the Bitcoin assassins. Can't handle them. You had a wedding? Yeah. I am very married. I am very married. Hold on. Let me look at something here because I feel like. Nope, that's bigger. Why? Married with dog. Yeah. Married with dog was real. Married with a dog is real, chat. And 2 cats. Yep, that is true. The 2 cats is also real. The 2 cats are also real. Have you shown your pets? Yes, my cats tend to vibe around randomly, and they tend to show themselves every so often. So my dog not so much, but my cat does like to like skitter around in the stream. So it's like, oh hey. So if she blesses up with her presence, chat, I will show you the fluffy kitty. So he's a father, a cat, and a dog father. Yep. Super dad. Yeah, no, super dad, chat. Super dad. Show the cats. I mean, I think one of them honestly probably still sleeping, if I'm being genuinely honest. It's fair since he started his career, I guess, right? Since when do you do face reveal, and are you still going to be using your model? Yeah, online. I'll probably use my model at some point in time. Not for the at least during the month of February. I'm probably not going to use my model, but you know, after February, I might see how I feel, because you know I like my model, and I also invested a lot of time and effort into the model. So depending on like what games we're doing or what things we're doing in general, we'll probably do the model. So be my Valentine. I'm already Valentine for like 5 people. Naps. Do you really want me to be your Valentine? I mean, you could do better. You could do way better than me, you know. All I do is I just cook. I'm too cheap to go to fancy restaurants, you know. I'm too cheap to go to fancy restaurants. All I will do is like I'll make you beef Wellington, and I'll, you know, make homemade chocolates. You know, that's not what a good Valentine's does, man. That's not a good Valentine's. A man who cooks is my dream husband, though. Crazy. No, I actually am very thankful that I know how to cook, though. Like I don't know what made it happen or what made things about, but like I am very, very, very thankful that I know how to cook. I am very thankful that I know how to cook. All right, we're down with our first page of stuff. Next is the right whale. I may have a Valentine's because your crush likes you bad. Yes, your wife is lucky. I'll say that and stop my advances. Well, hey, you know, your advances are appreciated because it just means that I'm beautiful. It means that people like me for my looks. Oh my god. Oh man. Good to see my Warframe shorts do good on occasion. Good God. It's so weird how like I look on my shorts and I look at like how everything does, you know? And like sometimes like just like having my Warframe stuff is really good. I appreciate it. I like it. I like it a lot. All right. So I guess we're just gonna do this one as Bar Harbor. The day is going by really fast, chat. I'll tell you what. Also, guys, I'm really excited about today because today is going to be a Dungeons and Dragons night. By the way, guys, for those who do not know, D&D is going to be a Twitch exclusive event as per the tradition that we've had all our lives. So if you guys do want to join us for D&D, don't forget to join us over on Twitch, aka the purple app. You can do !Twitch to get the link. More like L naps. Damn. A big fat L. Allison lovely. Damn. Over here being a heart stealer there, brain dead. My God. Crazy. Yeah, Bar Harbor, Maine, just to kind of fill the space in better. Oof. Stand by, chat. I need to. I'm like, I gotta collect myself really, because my body's just like having a day. My body's having a day. It looks like. I'm getting like, I got like dizzy. I might have to call it. I might have to do a sick day at my job because take a break, recollect myself, and then come back to stream in a little bit or something. I don't know. I don't know why. I felt like really weird. I had like a whole like rain of like chills in my body. What are you making? What's up, Heart? Good to see you. Welcome in. Heart failure. We are working on right now a series of designs here for a client over in Bar Harbor, Maine, over near the Acadia National Park in the US. And I'm currently just doing some moderate adjustments, minor change-ups. So I'm a part-time garbage super online and YouTube chat, and I do it for the love of the game. For the love of the game, hell yeah. For the love of the game. For the love of the game. You're a realistic parliament? Me's just buildings a realistic government parliament. Okay. Don't know what that means, but all right. Dragons balls Z. Too many Z's. Too many Z's for no reason. Dragon Ball Z. Also, I finally locked in and cleaned the color pencils only because my mom walked into my room and told me to. Damn. If you want me to speak normally, I will. I mean, the more you speak normally, the more inclined I am to respond to your comments. So, you know, take that as you will. I don't tend to respond that many times to shenanigans, you know. Lucindy, hi. Good to see you. Welcome in, Lucindy. Hope you're having a good time and a beautiful afternoon, evening, and morning. We're looking at 151.2. I'm building a super realistic parliament in Roblox and half done with section 1. Nice. Well, that sounds epic. When did this happen? Did I miss something? Lucindy, we started doing a face cam stream on this last Friday, and yeah, we did a stream on Friday, and we're gonna be doing face cam streams for the next month at least. So yeah, no cute chibi models. I'm sorry. He's shy, avoiding eye contact. I'm not shy, I'm just uwu enough. I'm just too uwu for you, Naps. I'm sorry. Buh. Buh. God. Someone take me out. Nico, quick challenge. How fast can you mash the shift button? Bop, 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 bop. I mean, how many fingers am I allowed to use, you know? He's a silly little baka. Like if I went Tism mode, 100% I could do it. There. That's the face of me pressing it very fast. Cool, I know you're married and all, but with all due respect, you're handsome. Oh, there ain't nothing wrong with that. I like being called handsome. I like being called cute. You guys think sticky keys off? Yes. Yes, sticky keys is off. I hate sticky keys. Friend to friend. Oh yeah. Don't worry, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, I do not. I have full comfort in both my marriage and also myself, so calling me handsome, calling me cute, nothing wrong with that. Absolutely nothing wrong with me being called handsome or cute, you know? Yeah, there is never a bad thing with that. You said shift, brain. You said, oh, I see it now. Oh, yeah. All right, anywho. Back to that again. All right, so shabinkage. Can I add you as a huge mold to my parliament wall? A mold? I mean... I don't know what that means, but sure, I guess. So, you know. Yeah. It's one of those things here. So. Anyway, I should get going. I have arts and crafts to do. Right on. Have a good time, Lucindy. Enjoy yourself. Thanks for being here. And have a fantastic and beautiful day. But yeah, stay safe out there, Lucindy. Have a good time. Appreciate you being here. Have an amazing one. You know, be kind of wild, chat. Imagine I get more trolls into stream now that we're a face cam streamer again versus our VTuber model. Cause like I feel like our VTuber model like pushed the trolls out faster, but then like more people are gonna be like, oh look, he's a person. Man, it's like, aw. I don't want to deal with cringy troll folk. Nico, I added you as a massive mold in the bricks and added a sign that says Nico the Mold. Crazy. If only they were good at heckling, you know? That's fair. If it like, you know, I've been heckled once or twice, and you know, I'm not gonna say I'm good at being heckled, but you know what? That's just how people are, you know? People don't even heckle good. They just wanna cause problems. You're too nonchalant for them. I mean, honestly, that's fair. Like, the thing is, like, chat, like, I don't, like, for me, I almost insta-ban anyone who I sense is trying to heckle me in a negative way, you know? If you're gonna be rude, at least be funny and original. Exactly. You know? I gotta think of like a code word for my mods to say, like, hey, if there's a mod in the stream, remove that guy. Take him out back. Kind of detailed the parliament. Derailed or detailed? Yeah, have some flavor. A-holery. Oh yeah. Execute order 67. Yes. Oh no, someone's being a douche knuckle. Quick naps 6-7 that guy. Bam. I feel like that's gonna be God. I feel like I shouldn't. I don't know if I should honestly God make that a secret mod command where it's like, hey guys, 6-7 him. Oh, gods. Shenanigans, man. Shenanigans. Ah, my eyeballs. Hold on. My eyes. You know, chat, I did originally. I didn't think I was gonna like having Gazpacho just here on the microphone, but honestly, Gazpacho is just a nice floating dude just hanging out on stream at all times. You know. Consider yourself 6'7". Oh God. Dang, it's annoying, not gonna lie. Oh yeah, no, it's 100% annoying. That's why I'm only using it to, you know, remove. How to get rid of an annoying person? You give them the annoying command, or the annoying word, you know. All right, chat. Let me do a quick little thing and grab myself some sustenance real fast. BRB, and we'll see you guys all in a second. Or my thing just doesn't work again. Awesome. All right, old-fashioned way. BRB. All right, guys, we're back in action. Sorry about the wait. Hello, hello, hello. Thank you guys all for the patience. I had to get myself my sustenance of necessity. So, heck yeah. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, we chilling, loving life, doing great. Oh. Hoo-ha, hoo-ha-ha. Ah, yes, the blank screen, the best, most engaging form of content there is. Just for the moment, just so I have something to, you guys can look at something while I'm trying to munch on some munchies. Ah. Oh, I love my stir fry chat. I love my stir fry a lot. It's very nice, very good. Chat, learn to cook. That's all I can say, guys. Learn to cook. Is Nico eating batteries because he's AI in lore? That, or I just have like maybe I'm just eating holographic meatloaf, you know? Plankton's favorite. Nah, my husband will cook for you. Crazy. Yeah, you know, it's funny. I'm not used to having someone cook things for me anymore, you know? Like, I'm so used to like doing everything, like cooking for myself. What's up, Heart Failure? Welcome back. I'm so used to like cooking everything myself for my family and myself that like the day that my wife cooks for me randomly, I get so excited. I'm like, oh, even if it's just like something simple like tuna mac, I get so happy when my wife cooks something for me. Because like, one, it's awesome not having to cook and do a chore, but two, it's love. Like, chat, cooking to me is love. You know, I'm hoping I need to like learn. I need to expand my knowledge of food. You know, if I had the ability and the money, I would go to culinary school, chat. Totally. 100%. Okay. That was good. Should have added honey to the meat. All right, there we go. Okay, we're back. Back to working, chat. Back to doing our job again. Okay, so back to doing this again because we can. Also, guys, just want to say, by the way, thank you guys all by for the new subs. Very excited to see
Yeah. There we go. My voice like dropped an octave. I'm like, whoa. I'm very excited to see what our current sub amounts are gonna be this month, because right now, chat, my current record for most subs on YouTube in a singular month was when we played Minecraft, and it was Silksong or Hollow Knight. I think it was Hollow Knight, actually. The most amount of subs I ever got in one single was 554, and something like around that range, right? And right now we're holding at 213 for this month of January, which is honestly super awesome. So hopefully I can start playing certain types of content to like bring you guys in more. But I'm very excited to hopefully shoot for some really big goals this month. And we've got over 10,000 watch hours, chat, which is absolutely insane for me still. Crazy things. All right, anywho. Back to the job. All right, so we've done, yeah, it has to be Bar Harbor, Maine. There's not enough wordage or verbiage in there. All right, bada bing, boom, huzzah. All right, and next is Crescent Moon Pines. Crescent Moon Pines, which we got that guy there. And this thing just needs to be Acadia National Park. And then we'll do a nice little pine tree here. Acadia. Technically, I want to go down in this situation. Like, I don't know like how much bigger I want to make it, though. I don't like that. Well, it's not terrible, but it's definitely not the best, I feel like. Drawing is almost done. What mini drawing should I add to it? The OC is a tiny 3-inch tall elf girl named Zadie who lives in a mushroom, very cottagecore. Nice. Are you making a game? No, I am not. I am making stickers. That's what I'm making. I'm making stickers. All right, there we go. Acadia National Park. I feel like that's technically about what I gotta do there. So, all right. But yeah, guys, like I said, I'm gonna kind of see how I'm feeling here in the next like hour or so, because I had like a weird like moment of like oofness, but my goal is to try to get as much stuff done as I can on this current project that I'm working on, and then if everything goes awesome and amazing, then we're gonna have a good time. But again, guys, like I said, today's gonna be a Dungeons and Dragons Day, aka it's going to be a Twitch exclusive event. So if you guys do want to join us and check out that, do not be afraid to come follow us over on Twitch as well. Plus, there's also full screen shenanigans, which is always fun. So, all right, so we're gonna put that away there. Not really that many. Drungans, dragons. I think the dragon one's like one that kind of works a little bit. Jar Binks. Jar Binks. Jar. All right, and then Bar Harbor, Maine, 1918, USA. Oh wait, 1918? 1918. Weird. I don't know why I had. Don't worry, guys. I had a moment again, but it's fine. Moments are fine. And then Bar Harbor, Maine. If I can make this thing be proper. All right. All right, cool. So we kind of gotten that to work for us there. Boom. So then 2.2 inches on the width. Let me just do a quick expansion here so I can grab that real fast. All right, grabbing that. Boom. And then we're gonna make you a nice little expansive boy there. Although, yeah, okay. It's basically the exact same thing. Cool. Why does it say 19? Why is it 1918 all of a sudden? All right, and then we've got. Then we're gonna grab over here to the nautical banner layer because we can. All right.
Ah, itchy back.
All right, nautical banner, boom, 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 good. And then preppy lobster. Oh boy. I guess we'll do Bar Harbor. Bar Harbor. Are you? There we go. All right, and then we're gonna grab this guy right here. 21.4. Let's go ahead and make you at least larger, but not too bigger, you know? Rodent core. Yeah, that one we can do fine. Get the V shape in there versus the end-to-end thing. All right, grab that. Boom. Scoot you up a couple points just to kind of make it better. All right, Bar Harbor, Maine. I think that'll work just fine. And then Preppy. Nope. Preppy Lobster. And then Bar Harbor. There we go. What's up, White Whistle? Good to see you. Welcome in. It's really hot in my office today. What do you make? I make stickers for a living, Whistle. I make designs for gift shops and companies across the United States. All the fries. No, he pays the company for the work he does. Yes, I pay them to give me things to do, you know. But yes, yes, well, so I get paid a nice wage to be able to do my job, working with various customers and clients, and I get to just make some pretty cool bits. Let's make some pretty fun bits here. And thankfully, it's overall not too hard, not too difficult overall. It's just, right now, it's just tedious. It's just very, 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 very tedious. So. Alright, get that there. Boom. Harbor. Bar Harbor, Maine. I could probably fix that placement a little bit. It's a little off-centered. A little off-centered here. There we go. That's a little bit better. I don't know why I didn't think about that, but no, not that. Didn't want to go that big. But yeah, chat, we might be doing here is like here in a little bit I might take a break from stream just to kind of like see how I'm feeling, because just feeling weird this morning, and then if we are feeling good, we'll do a nice little transition to a gaming stream later today, and then of course we'll do our D&D streams tonight. So gonna kind of see how that goes. Also, Wolf, good to see you. By welcome in. And here's, let me do one other quick thing IRL real fast and I'll be right back. BRB. Naps, come on, bro. You know what? You know what, Naps? You're gonna get a thing. I'm gonna time you out. Bam! You get timed out for that level of definitive BS right there. You know I don't like that crap. You know I don't like that, Naps. Over here throwing the most heinous spam possible. Go to the corner, Naps. You're gonna go to your corner for a little bit. And then you're gonna come back and think about your actions. Plus, I also don't want that in my freaking... I don't want to see a bajillion hints of that, so... Preferably less spam. You know? Preferably less spam. It's funny how long 60 seconds tends to be, you know? Very, like, lengthy time. Alright, there we go. Had to do a thing there. Alright, back in action. Hoo-ha, hubba hubba. Good deals. Let's see, nautical banana, preppy lobster. Okay. So peak. All right, so that's good to go there. Done. And then Bar Harbor, just gonna go ahead and real quick here grab that a little bit lower. All right, and then next is Blooming Meadow Moose, Acadia National Park. All right, got some nice little mooses there. Make that all beautiful and such. Naps over here just like having a time, having a moment. All right, Blooming Meadow Moose, and then Acadia National Park. All right, so there's that one. And then next is the mini one, Meadow Moose. All right, that's good to go there for us. How dare you punish me for being bad? How dare you punish me again? You know damn well, Naps, that I don't enjoy that particular thing, especially of that magnitude. Your actions reap forth the consequences that you deserved, bruh. The consequences of my actions, yes, 110%. Yeah, you thought you was gonna get away with that scot-free? Oh, hell nah. That ain't how we do things in this household. That's not how we do things here. All right. Okay, Dad, I know, I'm sorry. Sometimes I gotta make an example of the mod, you know. Gotta make an example of the mod. All right, so we've gotten that there, booyah. that matching? I don't think it is. I returned. The vid is posted now, so you want to see it. Nice. All right. And then we got that. And then... Oh. Wait, have we already done this? Oh. When did I didn't realize these things were already made. God forbid a mod gets a tad silly. I know, right? A tad? What? If the core report would pull up the receipts of Naps's conduct. Naps is a... We have you here, Naps, on multiple accounts of epic and silliness. So therefore, yeah. Bug escape home. There's... Spray explodes. Huh. Bug is dying. Bug want last wish. W story. Crazy. Crazy. Wild. Insanity. Alright, sunset. Splash. Wait, no. Alright, and then we've got this. And then Bar Harbor, 1918, Maine. Alright, and then grab this, Bar Harbor. Alright, epic. It's raining tacos. Isn't that a song? I feel like that's an actual song that I've heard. Alright, so grab that. Boom. This is like one of those like projects that just never ends, show with the amount of stuff I have to build and make. It's like, ugh. And then Bar Harbor. Tacos minus no need to ask why. Art failure story. Just open your mouth and close your eyes. I feel like that would be dangerous. I feel like that'd be very dangerous. Just like you just get bombshelled by a freaking terminal velocity taco, and then it's like, how'd you die? Taco shells. Taco shells gouged my eyes out, and I died very painfully. Let's see if I can't. Just a little nudge, a little scoot. Okay, there we go. Taco slap my face. It's a real song. Yeah, I figured it was a song. Like I was like saying that verse in my head. I'm like, that's definitely a song. That definitely is a song. All right, and then 155, and then let's go up a point. 151.5, and then we add a nice little bit of a bleed in there. What's up, Silver? Good to see you. Welcome back in. Pleasure to see you in the stream. All right, and then sunset splash. Boom. Mini. Nope. Mini. Okay. Oh, gods almighty. A taco committed tax fraud. Let's check it out, Beast Gang. God. All right, let's see here. So they want this design here, but they want to have a set of pine trees as the icon paste. So you got pine trees there. Boom. And then Acadia National Park. Okay. A taco stole my money. Damn. Not the tacos. All right, and then Acadia. Go ahead and get rid of all the tracking here on this guy. So the hard thing with this one is that we've got a comedically small name. Well, I think I can make this work. All right, Acadia National Park, and then what's the timing date on this thing here? The power of Google. Acadia National Park founding date. It is 1916. Okay. Give me what I want. All right, 1916. All right, so yeah, 1916 there, good enough. Number 15, Taco Bell foot lettuce. I do not understand. I know exactly the meme with like the Burger King foot lettuce, but Burger King foot lettuce is like the one, like Burger King foot is like the one meme I just don't understand. Like it just has such a chaotic, it's chaotic energy 100%. All right, and then Acadia National Park. Deviant energy, honestly though. Energy just makes you say, what the hell happened? What timeline are we in right now? All right, and then with this guy, so we're looking at a cut line total of 153 on the width. Let's see if I can't get rid of that. All right. Oh wait, no, psych, don't do that. Don't do that. All right, and then this guy over here for 153 points on the width. And then we're gonna incorporate a nice, reasonable little thing here made out of that. Nice. All right. All signs. And then Acadia National Park. All signs mini. All right. Cool. So that takes care of that. Go ahead and get rid of this. All right. So we still have a long way to go here on this upcoming thing, but we're almost there, chat. We're just getting through it one piece at a time because, oh my god, so much crap to do. All right, so we've already got the mini version of this design. All right, so in this case, then we're gonna go back over here to, so we have both A teams already completed. Love that. Bar Harbor, Maine with a lobster on it. Okay, awesome, amazing, beautiful. All right, epic. First time it works, stay buried on hard drive. I create for the love of the game. Hell yeah. Nothing wrong with that, you know? Nothing wrong with that. All right, so now we're gonna go through the list a little bit here. Euro oval. All right, and all right, MDI. So Mount Desert Island is the one that we got to do here today. So I think they want. I think they prefer the bottom, Mount Desert Island. And then lastly, MDI. Surprisingly, that might work. I was concerned for a moment, but I think we got it. All right, we're gonna, let's see here. Do this. Yeah, I think we'll do it like that there. All right, cool. All right, that's one there. Hero Oval, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then Mount Desert Island. Check up on this thing, nothing's new. All right, chat, so we might be blessed with a potential silence night, which honestly I'll take it because, you know, get my work done, don't get bothered. You know, definitely take an opportunity to relax and do what needs to be done. All right, go. All right, Euro, Oval, Mini. All right, epic. That gets rid of that. Boom. And then we're gonna go through more of this. That's already done, completed. Okay, thankfully we're getting through a nice. We're getting through a nice section. We set like an entire page of stuff. Oh my word! Just got. We're getting a nice. We're getting a nice little skip past go moment here. Let's go. Okay, on the upside, I should be able to finish this particular design today, which will be honestly awesome. So yeah, definitely loving that. All right, so now we've got over there. Well, on the other side, my tiger came out pretty okay, it looks like. Crab might be tall. Yeah, panda is way too big. Panda is gigantic. Well, Nika, would you consider yourself to be an overgrown child like myself? I mean, I feel like I can definitely be immature. South Carolina is too big. Yeah, like, looking at that thing, looks like freaking. That thing looking massive. It probably sites like our other peaceful states we have here. People call me a very tall toddler. I mean, you know, like to an extent, like I don't really personally think I act my own age, but I also, you know, I act silly, but I don't act like a fool. Because, you know, acting like my age is like, there's a limit. There's a difference between acting your age and acting like a fool. All right, anywho. So now we're gonna go back over to Sunshine Seagull again. So with the Seagull here, a 17-year-old toddler. Hey, yo, you know, nothing wrong with that. Honestly, that's young enough to be able to enjoy shenanigans still. I don't act my age at all. Screw being an adult. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, because, like, you know, the biggest thing is, like, I feel like a lot of people have this, like, weird notion that, like, like, I don't think there's ever a point where you have to get rid of your whimsicalness, your imagination, because, you know, and I don't think it's necessary to, you know, abandon, you know, the fun whimsicalness of your imagination as a person, because just because, like, you're a 40-year-old person, yeah, you got responsibilities, but that doesn't mean you need to get rid of your ability and your, for lack of words, your right to, you know, to have fun and act a certain way. Like, age does not dictate your required maturity at all times, you know. Like, there are necessities and maturity points required, sure, but, you know, at the end of the day, you don't gotta be crazy about it. Community bring. They will never take my whimsy. Why is everybody so much older than you? I mean, honestly, if you think about it, Brain Dead, like, there's only a couple, you know? There's only a couple of people. Like, I don't, like, honestly, for me, I do what I can to always, like, envision everybody as more or less, like, the same type of, I try to envision you guys as just, like, the same whimsical ideals as me, because, like, again, you know, age is not the biggest thing. To be fair, the rest of the usuals are babies. Oh yeah, no, 100%. Like, the rest of the usuals can't even have a job, let alone know what a job is. So, you know, that's just how it is. Like, and that's okay. You know, that this community is a pool of so many different age groups, personality types, and just so much stuff. And that's okay. You know, that is a-okay with me, because I don't gotta worry about nothing. I don't gotta worry about nothing. Don't let any Minecraft YouTubers near. God. I don't know what's worse, man. Minecraft YouTubers or child-friendly Fortnite players. Them's the real spooky people. Here. All right, we just gotta go down one real fast. All right, 151.5. There we go. You'll see so vibey then if all ages enjoy your vids and streams. I mean, the biggest thing is like, you know, I think there are certain age groups that have like certain necessities for vibes. Like, in my opinion, you know, like when you have the people who are like between the ages of 16 and under, they just want memes, they just want dorky things, they want to giggle and they want to chuckle. Or actually no, mostly it's I feel like younger audiences are typically so action based that they want to laugh, they want to cackle, they want to scream all the time. And then from like the ages of like 16 to maybe like low 30s or like mid 20s is kind of like, you know, they want information based, so they're looking for meta knowledge, locations of secrets, maybe just like, you know, relevance to like their day-to-day lives, right? And then from like 30 and on, I don't know, because I would like to think again it kind of like runs down like more emotional based, because like, you know, if a person is over here having like a bad day, they're not gonna want to watch, you know, brain rot content. They're gonna want to look for like funny videos or a really cool how-to. So like, I don't know, I feel like it's a very interesting thing to think about, like what age groups look for what in videos, you know? Because like most streaming audiences are between the ages of like 15 and like 25. What's up, fanboy? Good to see you. Animators, good to see you. Welcome in. We're in a good time and a great day. Thanks for being here. You tore your ACL? Damn. That's insane. Well, I hope you feel better. Hope you get a good recovery, because oh my god, that's definitely an insane problem to have. Definitely an insane problem to have. All right, let's get through this last little segment of the list here. Replace surfboard with lobster. What? Who the hell made that one? A surfboard with a lobster. Which one was she again? Maybe I don't have her. Stand by, I gotta figure out. I've seen a litho cowboy with a lobster board. Request. Was this request ran by Chris? The surfboard is not really a swappable thing. I gotta ask a question there. Gotta figure what the heck and heck's all that about. All right. I dipped my nuggets in chocolate syrup. Interesting. Kind of gross, but gross. And then, are you and your stuff okay? Nah. Apparently it's gonna be worse tomorrow. Well, fine. No worries. Well, I hope you feel better, you know? I do hope you feel better, because like I said, that would definitely like ruin my whole everything. Thankfully, I am a pretty like I'm a really like a shut-in kind of guy, so I don't have to worry about getting all sorts of things. I don't gotta worry about missing out much. I've never seen you with your face, Cam. You look so amazing. Thank you very much, fanboy. I appreciate that. All right, Litho Cowboy Surfer. Yeah, that's a whole other thing here. not really a pine tree version though. And again, it's Maine. Gonna need to see if I can't get this to be a little better for us here. All right, let's go art pines. All right, let's get rid of all of these real fast because we can't have palm trees in a main location. Hold on, what? What in the H is going on here? All right, let's try something else here. All right, we're gonna increase that as is. Put the pine trees right there. And then I need to figure out just like right there, just like a nice little thing there. That will hopefully assist us with being able to keep a hold of that. Postman will be okay, hopefully. Nah. Okay. So yeah, chat. Right now we're getting close to like the little bit of the butt end of our gaming or art stream here today. And then guys, I just want to thank you guys all again so much for being here today. I want to thank you guys all for just coming by and vibing with us here tonight. Like I said, guys, the goal for tonight is to hopefully sit back a bit, relax, get ready for D&D today, and then I'm gonna try to. I kind of want to do something a little bit funky, chat, and I want to see if I can do some off-camera recording of a particular thing. Litho. But yeah, I'm gonna try to see about doing something there. When is the D&D stream? I might pop in. Probably will take notes if you allow me to be honest. I'm still learning how to DM. Nice. Okay. Thank you. That's gonna be annoying. But yeah, the D&D stream should be happening at around 6:30 p.m. Mountain Time. That is gonna be 8:30 Eastern Standard. If you guys want to get updates on when the streams are ever going on, don't forget to check us out over on our lovely Discord. Our Discord is a place of awesome people and good things. That way, that's the best place to do that. And then also, guys, we're gonna see about getting through more of that stuff here today. But nevertheless, though, guys, I'm feeling good, feeling confident, and yeah, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be nifty. All right, chat. So unfortunately, much to my dismay, we're gonna be doing. So we gotta try to make a lobster, but we gotta make the lobster. We're gonna need a nifty perspective of the lobster. Yo. See me. I was about to say the stream is over. Yeah, no, the stream's gonna be over here in a little bit. I just need to I'm gonna focus up on my upcoming current list of stuff to do. So yeah. But anyway, guys, like I said, come join us over on Twitch if you guys want to get access to the D&D stream, because the D&D streams are going to be Twitch exclusive, mostly just because it's easier to record for me. But then also, for some reason, my YouTube does not like my Twitch side of thing, or my my stream of that stuff. So yeah. But yeah, it'll be happening at 6:30 p.m., 8:30 Eastern Standard Time. So, and then, yeah, so, yeah, and the reason why it's Twitch exclusive, chat, is because it's easier for me to, record, moments for my community. And plus also I have like a particular like overlay that I try to use for D&D stuff. So yeah. Hell yeah, guys. But yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and call it in for the day. I'm gonna try to work on a very somewhat annoying and nifty side project for this particular thing. We're gonna give it a go. But again, guys, be awesome, be amazing, be well. I'll catch you guys all on the D&D stream, hopefully. Otherwise though, stay great, stay cool. I'll catch you guys all on the next one. But as always though, and forever, adios, sayonara, and goodbye.